Hi and welcome to this week's video on Madeline's Magic. This week's topic is Arnica. Arnica is a genus of perennial herbaceous plants in the Asteraceae family, which is the sunflower and daisy family. It grows 1 to 2 feet tall with bright yellow daisy-like flowers that appear in July and August. The genus name Arnica may be derived from the Greek arni, meaning lamb, in reference to the plant's soft hairy leaves, or possibly from the Greek word ptarmika, which I'm guessing is barmatica, which means something that causes sneezing. The Arnica genus comprises approximately 40 species, of which Arnica montana is probably the most well known. 2 species of Arnica are mainly used and are very similar to each other: the Arnica montana, typical of the European mountainous areas, and the Mexican Arnica, widespread in the areas of Central and South America. Arnica species have many beneficial properties that have been recognized and tested since ancient times. Known for the treatment of joint and muscle inflammation, Arnica is also suitable for trauma, stretching and insect bites, and for these reasons it is commonly used in the production of creams, gels and essential oils. The anti-inflammatory properties of this plant have been recognized in both species. However, Arnica montana has stronger active ingredients than Mexican, and as well as having a higher commercial value. Arnica montana is widespread across most of Europe, but absent from the British Isles and the Italian and Balkan peninsulas. In addition, it is considered extinct in Hungary and Lithuania. Additional common names for A. montana include European arnica, leopard's bane, and wolf's bane. Arnica montana grows in nutrient-poor meadows or clay soils. It mostly grows on alpine meadows and up to nearly 3,000 meters. In more upland regions, it may also be found on nutrient-poor moors and heaths. Arnica montana is rare overall, but may be locally abundant. It is becoming rarer, particularly in the north of its distribution, largely due to increasingly intensive agriculture and commercial wildcrafting. Now on to the medical aspects. The health benefits of Arnica are derived from the sesquiterpene lactones, a class of chemical compounds commonly found in many plants throughout the world. In vitro studies show that Arnica has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. A few clinical trials suggest that topical Arnica is helpful for osteoarthritis and significantly reduces bruising compared with placebo or low concentration vitamin K ointments. Arnica is rich in the phytonutrient helonalin. Helonalin is a potent compound that is responsible for the exceptional healing abilities of the plant. It supposedly works to relieve swelling and speed up the healing of bruises by stimulating the body's white blood cells to break down the fluid and excess blood that is trapped in the joints, muscles and bruises. The increased number of white blood cells stops broken capillaries from bleeding into the surrounding tissue. Arnica also stimulates blood circulation to the affected area, bringing the resources and oxygen to heal broken blood vessels and produce healthy new cells. In one study, participants with small bruises were treated with either 20% Arnica gel, 5% vitamin K, a combination of 1% vitamin K and 0.3% retinol, or a placebo. After 14 days, the Arnica group had significantly less bruising compared with the placebo and combined group. Arnica is widely used in homeopathic medicine to promote hair growth, prevent hair loss, and treat dandruff. In theory, applying Arnica oil may help reduce scalp irritation and inflammation due to its anti-inflammatory properties, which may allow for a better environment for hair growth. However, more research is needed. Arnica montana has been used as a herbal medicine for analgesic and anti-inflammatory purposes for centuries. However, the sesquiterpene lactone, helonalin, it contains, which is responsible for healing qualities, is toxic and possibly deadly when taken internally. If Arnica is taken orally, it can irritate mucous membranes and may cause stomach pain, diarrhea and vomiting, or more severe conditions like internal bleeding and accelerated heart rate palpitations. It is not advised to be taken internally at all. Topical application should be moderate, and it should not be applied to broken skin due to risk of absorption. People with allergies to the Asteraceae family, those on certain medications, and women who are pregnant or breastfeeding should avoid taking Arnica due to potentially life-threatening safety concerns. It's critical to check with your healthcare provider before using Arnica, even if it's highly diluted. Now onto the folklore and history. Sorry if you can hear the fridge and the cars and everything going on. It is what it is. Arnica has been used for its many healing properties for a long time. Since its discovery by goat herders, who noticed their goats went clambering up the mountains in search of its flowers to heal themselves after falling or stumbling. It is even named Folklore in German, meaning full herb. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Again, I apologize. St. Hildegard, a German nun, known for her keen observation of nature and physiology, among other things, wrote about the healing properties of the Arnica montana plant in the 12th century. Since at least the 16th century, mountain people in that area have used it to relieve muscle aches and bruises. Another German nickname for Arnica is wolfsbloom or wolf flower. Ancient tradition speaks of the spirits of the corn wolf, grain wolf, and rye wolf wandering among the cornfields, adding their strength to the coming harvest. Arnica was placed around the fields to prevent them from escaping before the corn was ready to be harvested. Their spirit then entered the final sheaves that were cut, and they were later carried to the village in honor. Other folklore suggests that Arnica was used to prevent these spirits from entering the field. Direct contact with these spirits was thought to bring bad illness and bad luck. These spirits were collectively known as Fellgeister and are part of a larger group of field spirits that include a host of animals and human-like spirits. These same spirits were thought to also be wind spirits that cause thunderstorms. To drive away the thunderstorms, Arnica was set ablaze while chanting, "Set Arnica alight, set Arnica alight, thunderstorm take flight." Arnica is also reported to be one of the 12 magical plants of the Rosicrucian order. Now on to the magical attributes. Arnica is associated with midsummer, the harvest, and harvest spirits. It is sacred to Freya, Ra, and Apollo. It is aligned with the sun and the element of fire, and therefore the astrological fire signs Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Arnica can be used in general protective spells as well as rituals for the fertility of crops. It can also be used as an altar offering to deities, guides, or fae. Arnica can also be carried in a sachet for inner strength. It can be planted around an area to keep a spirit from entering or leaving. It will only work though until the plant dies back. Arnica can be used in herbal preparations by burning in an incense blend, adding to floor washes, dressing spell candles, stuffing poppets, or as a casting herb. The properties of the Arnica herb are also soul spiritual healing. Arnica reconnects the spiritual self with the traumatized body. Arnica works to restore your protective aura, helping you experience well-being and a sense of physical guardianship. It supports the energetic networks of your body to reconnect and heal after injury or trauma. Arnica is said to aid a person in moving from shock and disconnect to integration and recovery. With its power to strengthen the aura, Arnica helps you feel a stronger connection with your senses, especially your protective networks that help you sense out conflict or trouble and harmonize better with your environment. Arnica can be used in a variety of spells including protection, banishing, weather magic, abundance rituals, and healing spells. There we go, that's Arnica. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye!